Okay, just to talk a little bit more about this male spirit and the female spirit that's in our apartment. The male spirit usually hollers at me like, accept your fate, or you're gonna have a baby. And I'm like, what? I'm not pregnant, you know. And even the female spirit, but she says it more calmly. It's like she ain't that scary. It's the male one that's more scary. I mean, on the female one, you get a little spooked because she whispers. But I think the male one said, you're gonna have a baby in the winter. Okay, but the female spirit argues it sounds like, oh, you're gonna have one in June. And again, like I said, I'm not pregnant, so I don't know where a spirit would know something that I don't. So, um, that's part of the reason why I want to get out of the apartment, but, sounds crazy, but yeah. There's been times where it feels like someone literally putting their hand on me, and when you can tell it ain't Ernie's. And Ernie's my husband, obviously, and yeah, that gets a little scary, and no one's there. So, because I mean, there's been times where it felt like a hand on my head when I'm trying to sleep, or like down on my ankle, and I know Ernie ain't gonna reach for my ankle at night when he's sleeping. So, yeah. So, that's just the crazy thing there. The male spirit hisses as it talks, it sounds like. That's what I mean by, you can tell there's like a deeper tone between the two. But, yeah, I think like the female spirit, she does gets a little scary. But she does get a little loud, but then, like I said, Ernie don't hear them for some reason. But, um, there was times where, like, right where that, metal thing is right there, that's where I seen, a ghostly image of a person looking at me, and Ernie had his back turned. Yeah. And then I think I had another ghostly image right there of a person's face. Literally looking. So, and I think there was another one night right there in that corner. So, yeah. Yeah, there was, I'll say, weird things right there that has happened. Yeah. And they're all different heights. The shorter one is once in a while, like I said, right where Arnie's clothes are, or in that corner. The tall one is usually over by Arnie, or over by where his clothes is too. So, yeah. Um, because I've seen where you can see the full image of a person's face, but it's like a white kind of light with where you can see the face. But you can't see, like, you know, how if a person's alive, you can see their eyes, how their eyes look. The eyes are just completely, like, white looking. Yeah. But so well too, we really could use a house too because our rent just keeps going up. And it's just like I always would say, you know, because this apartment is not gonna be worth in the future $700 if we live here another 2 to 3 more years. Just to be honest, but yeah, it's just how that is. And like with these two spirits, they like to talk when I'm trying to sleep or when Ernie's not here. So when Ernie's here, they don't really bother me much. But when he's asleep, then yeah, they'll bother me. Out of the blue, you know. So yeah. There's times where I get so spooked where I don't really get much sleep at night. Yeah. So like I think like the male spirit even said how this child is supposed to be born exactly, and I'm like, I thought my dreams always said it'd be the like if I had 2 kids that it'd be the second one, and it's like no, it'd be the first one would be born the same way as you were, and I'm like, ooh, weird. But like I said, um, that's kind of where when I really want some sleep, I just try to get Arnie to put his arm around me at night so I could sleep a little better. But yeah, so